well, let's just feed my Giromon because he's hungry. Which I can understand. I mean, I would also be hungry if I was in a tournament and won. Oh yeah, they also put this up when you beat the game. A statue of the protagonist. Which is pretty neat. Not sure who made that statue, considering there's not a lot of Digimons in town that has hands. I mean, hands in the sense that they can use it for sculpting. But in terms of hands for sculpting, they only have Leomon and Ogremon. And I don't think Ogremon is a sculpting type. And Leomon is, well, he's patrolling Gear Savannah at the same time. There's Andromon, he patrols Factorial Town. So both of them aren't even full time in their city. There's Digimon, but I don't think I think he's too old to craft that statue. I think Digimon's old body would betray him. There we go. 700 defense after 700 speed. Bathroom? I need to go to the bathroom now. It was past midnight the day before. And of course you're hungry again. You eat so much, Giromon. I would think you wouldn't eat that much, considering he's a floating ball, but somehow a floating ball needs to eat so often. Of course you're not tired, all you've done is a tournament. There we go. 700 speed. I guess we can do 700 brains as well while we're at it. Then it's time for HP and MP. Because I want to see if we can enter the version cup before committing for him to do this bonus fight you can do after beating the game. I want to know if I have time to walk through it or not. Or if he's gonna be like, oh no, he can enter a tournament. So he doesn't have time to walk through the area before like, oh no, you're running out of time. But it was suck to go through it part way and then have to, leave in the middle of it. Just because your partner passed away. So that's fine now. It's a new day, so I should be able to participate in the upcoming tournaments. So yes, version 2. Sorry, version 3. Yeah, let's go version 3 then. There we go. So I won't be doing an S tournament, but that's fine, I guess. Because finding the compatible version is harder than to find someone compatible for S tournament. Because really the only requirement you need for S tournament is just to have good stats. Since anything can enter the S Cup. You can have a rookie, you can have a champion, you can have an ultimate, doesn't matter, as long as you have good stats. It's all that matters for S Cup. Do you have good stats? And with good stats, I mean you probably need to have more or less max stats. I say more or less because you can scrape by with just having 8 on everything, but you need to have really high stats for S tournament. I'm gonna let you rest, buddy, because you've been pushing a gigantic boulder. It's gonna be 10 times your size, so you definitely need to rest for that. And I'm aware that today's stream is going to be shorter, but that was to be expected since all I'm doing is just cleaning up. So stream might end at 2 hour mark, maybe 2.5 hour. Who knows? But it ends when it ends, the stream. The only reason I'm doing the tournament is because why not? Like that's literally my only reason for doing tournaments. Because I know I can just ignore tournaments and just spend all my time in the gym, just do nothing but train, 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 train. Because that's the quickest way to pass time. But tournaments are fun to do, especially when you have a partner that's strong. When you have weak partners, the tournament is not as fun. A tournament is definitely one thing that I feel that the newer Digimon World games improved dramatically compared to Digimon World 1. Since if you digitize, all the battles are just there, so you just need to, get a Digimon with good stats and they can participate in it. And Next Order is also very generous with its tournaments because I believe they have type tournaments in Next Order, but you just need to be able to learn tournaments. You have to be like, oh, are they classified as airs? Like, no, can you use an air move? Good, they can enter air tournaments. And also, there's no luck involved because in Digimon World 1, it's 100% luck with the tournament. Since you can't predict when, what, or which day each tournament is going to be, so it is very much luck based. Like, oh, did I choose the right partner for the right set of tournaments that show up? Because if you start racing a Dino Digimon when the Dino Cup isn't even close, well, then you just have to bite the bullet and be like, I missed the Dino tournament. That means I have to race yet another Dino Digimon just to enter Dino Cup. Or if you want to take on the Ice tournament, but the Ice tournament didn't show up. Like the only way to guarantee being able to enter each tournament you want is to extend the lifespans, which is a lot easier said than done. Since lifespan increasing items are not as super easy to come by. I think there's only two. Yeah, there are only two items that increase lifespan in this game. And one of them you can only get from doing the bonus fight. And the other one you have to spend time fishing. And even then, the fish that increases lifespan, you need so many of it just to get 1 day's worth of it. And there's also risk involved with using that fish because it has a chance of making your Digimon sick. To spice up the order of the moves. Version 3 Cup. we're facing off against Giromon. Which makes sense. We both have tools. We have a chainsaw. Giromon has drills for face. I mean, for horn and nails and claws. Really low stats, by the way. He's gonna die in like 3 hits, something like that. With Thunder Justice, I mean. Not unless he dodges them. Also, he boosts his... No, it's over. He's gonna be... This fight's over with. He gets stunned. Because getting paralyzed when enemy has Thunder Justice is like a death sentence. So they can just spam Thunder Justice on you over and over. Akamon, Andromon. And Andromon won, okay. Guess the finals is gonna be anticlimactic. Ogremon, Sukamon. Sukamon won. Is the finals really gonna be me against a Sukamon? Or is Unimon gonna pull through? Finals might be Unimon or Sukamon. So the semifinal is gonna be the hardest fight of this tournament, it seems. Because right off the bat, you're gonna face an ultimate level. Well, let's see. Or maybe not. Stat-wise, this feels like it's an Andromon that just almost newly digivolved. That's how low the stats. Wait, but his defense was way lower than what the defense is needed for getting an Andromon. Maybe he became an Andromon through bonus conditions? And that's why his stats are so low? Yeah, that was easy. Really easy. Funny was saying this, but the Digimon was harder than the Andromon. Oh, it's Unimon. It would be more fun if it was Sukamon, though. But then I would have to, literally fight off against Poop to get the trophy. But nope, I'm fighting an Alicorn. Okay, so version 3, it's easy, it seems like, because nothing has above 500 in your stats. Like, I'm so, in that sense, over-leveled for this tournament. It's unfortunate that the Unimon is on a run. Stop having moves that interrupt me, please. Stop running. Thank you. Now I can win the tournament because I managed to land a hit. I was mainly thinking about if that timeout would happen. Wow. Really, Orange Beam? You missed? Thank you. Now it was right in the middle of it. Okay. Version 3 is now over with as well. Way to go, Sui! Did I just remember what name I gave my Giromon? Sui! Yeah, a little menace out there. Yeah. What else do you get from version 3? I don't remember what you get from version 3. I get an iron hoof and 5,000 bits. That's just B, C, D, N. Well, I know we can't enter version 4 because we just did version 3. That's Wing Cup, he doesn't have wings. Ice Tournament is coming up, okay. That was the last tournament of the playthrough then, the version 3 one. And Iron Hoof is the Digimon to Centaurimon. Neat, I suppose. It's a good thing they only had 2 horses in this game, so that way they could justify like, oh, Iron Hoof is Centaurimon. Instead of one goes like, wait, but there's an Iron Hoof, why am I not getting Unimon? They go, no, we went with the horn for Unimon. If Unimon would just be a normal horse, then Iron Hoof would have been such a vague item. It was also a bit humorous if you just take literally a part from a Digimon, feed it to your partner, and that makes him Digivolve into that Digimon. Because in no normal sense would just, I don't know, giving Electron an iron hoof make him a centaur all of a sudden. It would just be an Electron with hoofs, technically. If one were to use normal life logic, and not Digimon logic. Yeah, man. We need to do like 2 more MP trainings. Oh, sorry, I mean 3 MP trainings. And I think I'm ready for the bonus fights. Granted that Giromon would live that long. One more. Border Potty. Still don't understand why they have the feeding animation for giving other items. There we go. And Giromon is still standing. Cool, that means I can do the extra fight. And he's not sleepy either. Cool. Here, daily meats. Ah, there we go. Now Giromon is sleepy. Before you can go sleep, Giromon, I want to register your stats. Yeah, register them. And sleep in Digimon's house right in front of Tokamon. So Tokamon has to stare into the chainsaw and commit it to his memory what a chainsaw looks like. Because that's totally what baby Digimon's supposed to look at. Chainsaws. I feel like I have sufficient healing items for that boss fight. But do you have sufficient item space though? Probably. If we have to put back the iron hoof, I should have enough item space. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5? I'm gonna need to put away one more thing for this. I think I'll put away the restore. Don't think I need that. I doubt I'm gonna fall in that fight. Right. Now for the gambit of where the bonus fight will be. Because this bonus fight could be in one of 3 places. The 3 areas it can be in is Greylord's Mansion, Ice Sanctuary, or Ogrmon's Fortress. So I think I'm gonna gamble with picking. I'm gonna choose this. I'm gonna choose Ogrmon's Fortress and see if that's correct. I can hope. If I'm wrong, that just means I have to go to Ice Sanctuary or Greylord's Mansion, whichever one I think it will be on. And there's sadly no way to know which one he will be at. You just have to choose one of the locations and hope you win the 3-sided coin. Or 3-sided die? Nope. Not Ogre Fortress. Well, let's try the mansion then. The reason we're gonna try the mansion is before Ice Sanctuaries because I can fly towards Ice Sanctuary. But I can't really fly to the cemetery. That's only a location I can reach by walking. Bad penguin. Good penguin. I do also like that Muchomon's name is Mucho, or is Muchomon. Since in Spanish, mucho means much. So they just went like, what should we call this red penguin? Much. Muchmon, that's his name. It's a lot of him. He's a chubby penguin. So you just emphasize that on his name. And again, Penguinmon is in the same situation. He's just Penguinmon. Like, what should we call this penguin? Never mind. Okay, I guess I didn't have time to do it. Well then. Guess I won't do the bonus fight because yeah, I'm gonna need stats like what my Giromon had to do that bonus fight. So although